So you've told us that you've been selected as a juror for the Mississauga Group Exhibition, which is running from October 25. How did this opportunity come together?
Well, I've actually been applying for the last 4 years, and I've been lucky and blessed to have been chosen. This is my third time in as many years, 4 years. And so I just keep submitting, and it's by the grace of the jurors that I get selected. And I just have unique photographs that I think appeal to the jurors. But again, it's always a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of competition with 300 submissions by 300 artists, and to be chosen as one of 32. So it's incredible to be honored that way. And, I look forward to going to the opening on October the 30th and being there yet again amongst all the artists.
Yeah, it is incredible having 300 entries and submissions. What is the criteria for the jurors for them to?
It's open.
Right.
And so there's no theme per se for that one. And it's just whatever that you want to submit. But what I've gleaned over the years is that they want a story. And when I decided this year that to submit Yui reading, I wanted that story of my friend Yui, who's blind, reading his Braille book. And so it must have appealed to the jurors to have it selected.
That's awesome. And congratulations to you. I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to that. I just want to ask, I know your photography and artwork is a big part of Hamilton. How does that play into documenting and representing the city?
Well, for me, I recently discovered a new Instagram feed called Forgotten Hamilton.
Yes.
And that individual is putting up archival pictures of Hamilton as well as present day photographs. And it really excites me because of looking back and seeing the city, but back in the 1880s, and seeing what the city was like.
Yes.
And so I only hope that in 40 years, people are looking back at my photographs of people and scenes of Hamilton. And I hope that this Forgotten Hamilton really picks up traction, because it's amazing to look back and see the city as it once was.
Yeah, well, you should consider doing a collaboration with them. Have you thought about that?
No, not necessarily. It's a different style of showing the old vintage photographs.
Yeah.
Of just recently they put up today one on Stony Creek Dairy. And so it's great to see the pictures of the dairy back in the day and people having ice cream, and then it's now a retirement home. So it's seeing that juxtaposition kind of thing. So I just hope that down the road, like 40 years down the road, that people are actually looking at my photographs of the people that I'm photographing today.
That's fair. So you mainly like to capture your own style of shooting, so you can, because I know a lot of artists like to be in control of their art. But have you done any collaborative works?
Not necessarily. I typically work alone,
yes.
Especially out on the street. I have led a number of photo walks where I enjoy taking people out and showing them the ropes of street photography. And I was just out the other day with a friend on Barton Street and just got out there early in the morning and made a number of pictures of whatever I see happening that day.
Okay. Photography is obviously a big part of you. What has it taught you about yourself?
Well, I try to do something creative every day, whether it's making a photograph or editing or just reading a coffee table book or going to an exhibition. It's part of my lifestyle. It's who I am. I eat, sleep, and breathe being creative. And I recently took a workshop with Catherine Lash out of Toronto, and it was about exploring your authentic self. And through words, I was able to discover that I create and I connect.
Yes.
And those are two words that really mean a lot to me and my authentic self. I like to create, obviously through my photography, but I also like to connect with people, especially artists. And I just really enjoy that community, and I enjoy learning about their stories as well.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. What are your next appearances apart from the ones we've mentioned? Obviously, you know much about events like Supercrawl and Artcrawl in Hamilton. Those local events. Are you going to be one of the people hosting or having a pop-up table at any of these events in Hamilton?
No.
No.
My experience with Artcrawl, actually, when I moved to the city in 2010, I actually moved because of the opportunity to live in a apartment above the old Ricca's furniture. And I was excited because of Artcrawl and Supercrawl. And so I essentially moved for those kinds of experiences. And over the course of the years, Artcrawl has changed.
Yes.
And for me, I enjoy photographing the characters that I see on the street now. Not so much for the vendors per se, but for me, it's all about the people and people dressing up and vendors and you know, seeing that scene.
All right. Have you ever done commission-based works?
I think once when I photographed somebody's cat.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, guys, that is Monique Campbell. And thank you so much for coming to the podcast and giving us a lot of knowledge on photography and shedding a light on a lot of the takes on photographers and what their world is like. And we do appreciate you so much. And obviously, guys, as always, I will be tagging her and putting all of her links in the description, and so that you can follow her artwork. She is featured in a lot of different cafes in Hamilton, and as you have heard, she will be one of the jurors at the Mississauga show that's coming October 30th, and she's really super excited about that. And we will just give the stage to her right now to shout out anything that you may like to put out there.
And another quick story, if I can regale you.
Let's go.
With I was photographing the Black Lives Matter rally in 2020 at Gore Park, and we were remembering George Floyd, and the organizer of the rally asked everyone to take a knee, and I looked around and I saw this man with two canes, and I knew instinctively that that was my photograph. I got in front of him and he put down his canes and got down on both knees.
Yes.
And I made that photograph. And the next day I learned it was Leo Dragtoe.
Oh.
And so I was able to connect with him. And, you know, over the years we've met for coffee, and he is an amazing musician, songwriter, and singer. And over the years, I've become, you know, affectionately what I think of his manager. And we've had that great connection. And it all comes back to these glorious meetings of people that I have on the streets of Hamilton. So if I would have to say one thing, it is the people.
It really is the people, because over the years, there's been an influx of people coming into the Hamilton scene, and there's just a lot of cultures and denominations, a lot of people with different backgrounds, and I know you have an eye for that. It's evident that you do.
I like to show all walks of life because that's where Hamilton is, and you know, we're blessed with a lot of interesting people. Well, I just want to do a quick rundown. I've been so blessed with so many opportunities this year, and including being at the McMaster Innovation Park, Art in the Workplace. I'll be there this term as well as the next session. I'm at Cafe Aranya with my solo show with 14 of my street photography images. I'm also at the Art Gallery of Mississauga with my piece, Yui Reading, where the jurors selected mine along with 32 other artists. So it's a group show. And as well at Relay Coffee as well, which is up now until mid-November. So a lot going on, and it's just a really exciting time of the year for me to be out making photographs, to be exhibiting, and being with friends.
Of course. Thank you so much, Monique, and we will see you guys soon on the next episode. Take care.